Hi everybody, it's Jean-Marie. I have my February bargain bead box and I thought I would do an unboxing with you guys and let's see what we've got in it. If anyone doesn't know what the bargain bead box is, it's a monthly beading subscription where you get approximately $80 to $85 value range of items to make jewelry, and the price is $22.99. And if you want more information on joining, stay tuned to the end of this tutorial and I'll give you some information on that. But in the meantime, let's just dive into this beautiful box and see what we got. We always get a list with it. It tells us what our box is. This month our box is Floral Fantasy. We have some lapis lazuli. We have agate, more lapis lazuli, quartz nuggets. Yeah, so you can tell that there's a lot of nice gemstone beads in here. We have 21 items this month. The value for this month is $87.29, and like I said, we paid $22.99 for this. So again, you know, if you're interested and would like to sign up for this box, want some information on it, just stay tuned to the end and I'll have all that information for you. Otherwise, the rest of you who know already all about this, you don't have to sit and listen to me spew on and on about it. Although I could talk about bargain bead box forever. So let's get into it. There's a really pretty teal blue bag. Yeah. Should I leave that paper there? My mat's kind of cruddy. Maybe I will. Darling kitty cats are always up here sitting in the window watching birds, so they make a bit of a mess. So I'm going to leave that paper right there, I think. Dump out our 21 items. A lot of blue and silver in this, so that's very, very pretty. Okay, I am going to pause for 1 minute and organize all this so we can go through it. Okay, so number one is this real pretty lapis lazuli faceted teardrop pendant with brass bail. I can get it out of the package. Oh gosh, that is really, really pretty. So it's got this pretty flower on a stem. Looks like a little bit of a stem here with some flowers hanging from the bail portion. It is a wraparound bail with a clasp on it. It does move a little bit, a little free swinging. It's kind of like a pendulum shaped necklace. The lapis lazuli portion. It's got a little weight to it, but it's not super heavy. That is really, really pretty. I love lapis lazuli. It's one of my favorite gemstones. Alright, so number two is 8mm crackled agate dyed and heat treated in Mystic Blue. And this is a 14.5-inch strand. So a good amount. Very, very pretty color. So you can get some of them have like a little bit of a purplish tone to them. Gosh, they're really, really pretty. And they do have the facet on them, which gives them a lot of sparkle and shine. Colors are really nice. You can see the crackle in them. Isn't that a pretty one? I like that. So again, that was a 14.5-inch strand. I like how they're very, very different in color too. Like this one here. If I can point to it so you can see it. Has almost a purple tone to it. But yet then you go over here and this one's almost teal. You know, it has a totally different tone to it. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera well or not. And then you got some that are almost a cobalt blue. So very, very large range of blue tones in this one strand. And I'm sure it's because of the stone itself, the way it took the dye. But yeah, that's quite pretty. Okay. Put it there somewhere. So number 3 is 6mm lapis lazuli dyed round beads, 15-inch strand. And these are matte. I like a matte bead. If I get it open. Yeah, so they're just a normal round matte bead. They are lapis lazuli, so they are a gemstone bead. The thing I like about matte beads is that as you wear them, the oils from your body tends to start shining them up a little bit, and they don't have quite as much of that dusty look to them, but yet they still don't have the super shine of, like, you know, this one here. So they contrast really well. Again, another nice long strand. A lot of beads there to work with. Okay. All right, number 4, electroplated quartz nugget beads in purple iris, 7-inch strand. These will go well with the purple tones that are in these agate beads. We'll pick up the purple in those really well. But they are electroplated, so they have a lot of flash and shine to them. They're a good size nugget bead. They're not super, super huge, so you can't really do something with them. They make nice bracelets like this, or focal points on a necklace. They make really good earrings too. Yeah, some really pretty ones there. They do have the rough texture of a nugget bead. They haven't been tumbled. Let's see if we can make a super pretty bracelet. Just like that, they'd make a real pretty bracelet. Nothing else done. Just string them on a piece of bead string and wire, put a clasp on it, and instant bracelet. Yeah, those are really, really pretty. Like those. Number 5 is 8mm hematite, which is a lab-created stone, faceted round metallic blue plating, 7.5-inch strand. God, that was a mouthful. These are absolutely gorgeous. They do have the heft of hematite. That blue coating on them is just to die for. It's absolutely spectacular. I know the camera's not doing it justice. Maybe putting it on this white, no, I guess that didn't even really help, did it? Putting it on the white backing. They are beautiful. They really are. I don't think I'd want too many of them in one necklace or anything, because they are a little on the heavy side. But boy, what a pretty pop of color in anything you make. So pretty. I really like these. I'm not a blue person either. I'm a peachy coral and teal green person. I'm not big on blues, but boy, this is a very, very pretty box. All right, let's try to make a little more room here first off. All right, let's move on to number 6. It's a 12 piece, 12 by 9.5 millimeter crystal faceted oval beads in peacock blue. And these are similar to some that we've received before. Kind of a faceted barrel bead type deal. I think we've gotten ovals before, and we've definitely gotten them in a circular form before. But they're really pretty. They're a nice focal piece. No matter what you put them in, they're gonna draw attention. Those pretty. Quite good sized. In comparison to my thumb. they're pretty chunky. Yeah. I love this type of bead. I have it in lots of different colors because I like it a lot. This design on the bead, not this particular shape, but that whole effect right there. Excuse me. So number 7 is a 6 by 4.5 millimeter faceted crystal triangular beads in slate blue iris. And we have certainly gotten these before in different colors. I think maybe the last time we got them, they were in like a shiny silvery tone, but they're so fun to work with. You know, they're different. They stack really well. They're just so cool. And the color on these ones is really, really nice as well. It's a lot of blue this month. If you're a blue person, this is right up your alley. But boy, isn't that a pretty bead. Okay, moving on. We have this is number 8, a 41 millimeter lampwork glass flecked oval focal bead in azure sky. Again, a mouthful. But it is real pretty. And you can see the speckled effect they're talking about. It is a lampwork bead. Has a nice wide hole in it. You can definitely put it on leather if you wanted to. Use it as a focal on a leather bracelet, or hang it from a cord this way with some tassels coming out of the bottom of it. Yeah, quite a pretty bead. It is hefty. Well, it's three finger widths on me, so it is quite long. But very pretty just the same. Okay. And it's a different shade of blue, so that's kind of nice. It's not quite so dark as the rest of them. Brings in a different tone. So number 9 is 10 pieces of 10 by 11 millimeter glass tulip beads in violet blue. These are so cute. So spring. Again, they've got the mixture of the purple and the blue. So if you have purple beads of your own that you wanted to bring in and add to this, just to break up some of the blue, you'd be able to very easily, because it does have enough purple tones in it that you could definitely do that. Here's the beads, and they could hang very, very cute like this, or even upright like this. They are the same on both sides. They're kind of flat. I mean, they're poofed, but they're not like circular. They're not all symmetrical, or yeah. Anyway, they have more of an oval to them, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yep. The hole goes directly through the top. Through this way and out the top. I guess through the center is actually what I meant, not the top, but goes through and comes out the top. Oh my goodness. there's those. All right, and that brings us to number 10. And these are so tiny, and these are by far my favorite bead in the whole box. These are 2-piece 8mm glass rhinestone flower drops in tanzanite. They're so dainty and so cute. Look how small they are in the package, way down there in the corner. They're just so tiny, but they're so pretty. Oh my goodness, look at those. So pretty. They have a teeny tiny little hole up here at the top that goes straight through. They are kind of faceted from both sides. And they are stunning. I just love them. Oh, those are adorable. Oh my god, they're so cute. They are definitely my favorite part of this whole box. Without a doubt. I'm going to have a hard time figuring out what I want to do with them because I just love them so much. Alright, number 11 is 4mm crystal faceted bicone beads in light sapphire AB. This is a 10-inch strand. So this is nothing new. We get bicones quite frequently, but I love a good bicone bead. They are a staple in my opinion. They are one of the pieces that help fill up a piece of jewelry or break up a piece of jewelry, and the color of these ones is gorgeous. I know they called it light sapphire, but it almost has a cornflower blue look to it. The sparkle on them is amazing. Good long strand. Get it to focus. Just a really, really nice bicone bead. Boy, there's a lot of blue. Kind of curious to see what the companion bundles will bring in, if it's more blue or if it's something to break up the blue. But there's that. So we have just one more package of crystal, gemstone, that kind of thing, and then we'll be going into our metal elements. And this is number 12. It's a 2-piece, 14x7mm, embossed cut glass crystal teardrop pendants in Bermuda blue. And these are so pretty as well. I have seen some of the jewelry that people have already started posting on the Facebook group, so I've seen some of the pieces, and aren't those absolutely stunning? You see the hole goes straight through at the top. The back is coated to give it that shine. It's like a silver coating so that the shine will come through. The front gives it that flash and shimmer. But let me bring them up close enough if I can get it to focus on them so you can see them. Aren't those pretty? Gosh, there's so many pretty things in the box this month. Very, very pretty box. Okay, moving on to our metal elements. Number 13 is a 2-piece 20mm butterfly charms in cornflower blue. Very similar to charms that we've received before. Different color though. They definitely have a cornflower blue appearance. They're slightly domed from the resin that's in them. The backside is flat. And you can see all the pretty butterfly striations in there. Pretty. I have taken these before and glued them together. I could get it to move. And I've just like lapped them this way and glued them together to make it a necklace that hangs with 2 loops. I did that years ago and it's still holding strong, so it's never come apart on me. That's an option for you if you like to use it in a necklace somehow, like this. Gives you your 2 hanging loops, and it also makes it flippable. So there's that. I'm going to drop these in with this one, I guess. Actually, I put all these little 2 component pieces together. All right. So now we have number 14, which is a 30 millimeter brass filigree floral pendant. This reminds me of a dandelion that's gone to seed. The poofy, fluffy, white dandelion that you blow and all the little pieces go flying. That's what I see every time I look at this. The minute I saw one of them on, I watched Teresa's unboxing, and the minute I saw hers, I was like, that's a dandelion. That's dandelion fluff. But it's really, really cute. Very unique. It's thin, but it's very strong. This side is a little smoother than this side, so it does kind of have a front and a back. It's very solid, but yet very, very thin, like most electroplated items are. It's pretty cool. I like it. All right. So following that up with number 15 is 4 pieces, 18 millimeter brass filigree floral links. And these look very similar to that, just smaller and with 2 holes for links. As you can see, it's got the 2 holes to link them together. Got that filigree cut look. Really cute. They make cute earrings. A nice shine to them too in the light. Okay. So now we are on number 16, which is a 30 by 27 millimeter floral pendant. A lot of pendants in this box. Which mostly is what I do for my tutorials, is necklaces anyway, so it's right up my alley. But okay, so here is the floral pendant. You can see it's got this nice little V cut, which is a great place to add a stone, or even just something dangling from a piece of chain. That, you know, if you run it straight on a piece of chain and you want to just add a little dangle here, little holes go right straight through here. It's a pretty solid little piece. It's not two-sided. Definitely has a front and a back. Let's see. Who's to take a wheel? I don't know what sides would fit in there. I guess a hematite bead right there would fit through it. I wanted to add a bead in the middle of it like that. Whoop! Just throw stuff everywhere. But anyway, there is the pendant. I do like that. I think it's real pretty. Let's move that down here. All right, number 17. 13 by 11 millimeter lotus flower charms, and it's a 10-gram package. And these are so different from most lotus charms that I've seen. Most lotus charms are like in a circular form or whatever. These ones had this cool little half moon shape to them. It's almost like a crescent moon with the lotus sitting at the bottom of it. They're not very big. Of course, there are charms, so they're two-sided. Very solid. Absolutely adorable. Lotus are pretty popular too with the jewelry making world, so. But there's that. Aren't they sweet? Almost looks like they're sitting on a little rainbow. Very different. I like those. Okay. So number 18 is a 10-piece 9 by 7.5 millimeter floral bead caps. I love these bead caps. They're so pretty. I need to get more of these. They're just beautiful. Those on their own are just a beautiful little piece on a necklace or an earring, or let alone adding it to something else. They're just so beautiful on their own. They're fairly long for the width. The design element on them is gorgeous. They're very sturdy. Yeah, they're so pretty. You can see the design element on them. I definitely need to get some more of these. Those are going to make some fantastic looking earrings. Okay. Yep, do like those. All right, number 19 is a 20-piece 7 millimeter flower spacer beads. And I think we've maybe gotten these before. If not, we've gotten something fairly similar before. They're really nice. Cute little flower spacer bead, double-sided. Hole drills through, right through it, as a bead would. Quite a little handful of them. Bring them up close so you can get a good look at the detail. Those cute. Very pretty. I think they are a little different than ones we've gotten before. The ones we got before look more like a rose. All right, and that brings us to number 20, which is a platinum plated brass figural flower toggle clasp. I swear everything has got the longest names this month. We get one, but it is so pretty. They are connected right at the moment with a jump ring that does come off. You know, you do take the jump ring off so that you can use it as a toggle clasp. Get it to focus here. You see it has this little twisted rope look and little flower. The stem piece here, the little flower on a stem is your toggle bar. It has little leaves on it. Gosh, that is so pretty. That alone would be really, really pretty as a piece in a piece of jewelry, wouldn't it? I might end up using it separate. Then you've got the round piece. That's a very, very pretty toggle. I really like that a lot. Okay. Now we are on our very last item, which is number 21, and it's 1 meter of 8 by 5 by 4 by 3.5 steel Figaro jewelry chain. It's a chunky chain, a little bigger than what we normally get. Very, very shiny. It doesn't really go well with the metals here, I don't think. My personal opinion, it just doesn't go with the antique. You see what I'm saying? It really doesn't go with it, in my opinion. I probably won't use this chain. But it is a gorgeous chain. I'll use it with something. I just don't think I'll be using it with this. But it is very, very pretty. Okay, so that is the whole entire box for this month. Our 21 items. It's a pretty one. I'm kind of anxious to see what everybody comes up with this because, like I said, it's a lot of blue. And I think that will work really well. I just, you know, people people have amazing creativity. So we'll see what everybody comes up with, and I bet everything is just going to be gorgeous. I'm going to lower my camera for a minute, excuse me, and show you all of these pretty little items on their own, so please forgive the movement. It's quite a box this month. It really is. Get a better look at that chain right there. See how much shinier it is than the rest. I don't really like that. Not with it. That's my opinion, not everyone else's, so that's fine. Camera's doing funky things for me. Okay, so that is a overall look of everything. I do think this is a very, very pretty box this month, and I can't wait to dive in and start working on it. I was really shocked that we didn't get something that was a little more green for like March, St. Patrick kind of thing, so I was really pleased actually that we didn't. And I'm going to pause for 1 minute, pick all this stuff up. For those of you who aren't interested in listening to my spew on the bargain bead box, thank you for joining me. For anyone who's interested in, finding out a little bit more about the bargain bead box, I'm going to pause, pick this all up, and I'll be right back with that information for you. Okay, so as I already said, this month's box is called Floral Fantasy. If you are a member of the Bargain Bead Box, every month you get a 30% off coupon code that you can use on anything you shop for in the sister store, which is Bead Box Bargains. They have so many things, and everything from pendants and gemstones and beads and crystals and findings, and their prices are incredibly good. And then you get a 30% off everything you buy with your coupon code if you're a Bargain Bead Box member. This paper comes with a code every month that changes, and for members only. But if you ordered $66 worth of stuff, you're going to get $33 of that taken, not 33, that's half. You're going to get $22 of that taken off with you, or thereabouts, with your 30% off coupon. So, I don't math. But you get the idea. You get a huge chunk taken off. And who can beat that? You really can't. I mean, you can really, really, really build your stash that way. That's how I've built 90% of my stash. So, yeah, I absolutely love this box. And I love being able to spread the word of this box to people, because I do believe in it that strongly. I have done a couple of videos on a different product. I was hoping it was going to be something that I could love and just share with you all, and honestly I didn't, and I was very honest and upfront about that with you guys. I didn't care for that box. I stopped it. I don't do it anymore. I've done this one now for over going on 4 years. I love it. I love this box. I can't say enough good things about it. I honestly can't. So anyway, that being said, if you do decide you would like to order this box, I do have a coupon code, which is SHAR2. So if you go to the bottom of this video and click on my little fireball icon, once you click on that, you're going to come up with the options for links. And if you go to the link for Bargain Bead Box and become a member, you can put in this code SHAR2, and off your first box you can save $2, making your first box $20.99. I do believe you can actually go in and use it right now on this particular box while it's still very current. I believe you can get this box still. If not, it would probably start with the March one. But I honestly don't believe you would be disappointed no matter which one you get. But this box this month is absolutely gorgeous. I have to say, the stuff that was in this box was, like I said, I am not a blue person. But I am loving this box. So, yeah. But anyway, so thank you guys all for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you subscribe. If you do, put the code in, save yourself $2. And, if you don't like that after this month, cancel it. It's not a big deal. They'll let you cancel it. There's no commitment. But anyways, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for listening to me ramble on and on and on about how much I love the bargain bead box. And I honestly would not say that if I didn't believe it. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. Happy beading to you all. Bye-bye.